Hey everyone, welcome to day 0 of CEDIA Expo and Commercial Integrator Expo 2024. As you can see, I'm here on the show floor. It is a setup day, day 2 of setup. Well, I think actually they've been able to be here for a few days, but we're kind of to the point where things are starting to come together, but we still got a lot left to go. So I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek of what the show floor looks like. So right here we have Savant's booth. Here we can shift a little bit so you can see what's going on over here. They're pretty much done. They had it together this year. Congratulations to Savant. I have not had a chance to go in their booth. I actually think they will yell at me if I go in their booth. But all right, let's continue. Let's give you guys a little bit more of a look at the rest of what's going on the show floor here. I'm going to get my lovely camera woman to quickly get us a look in Samsung. Be quick about it. They're going to get mad at us. But they kind of have walled off their booth this year. They've done that at the past few shows where they really wanted to tell a story and you to enter from a certain angle and leave from a certain angle so that you see each of the vignettes separately. I do think Samsung is going to be focusing a lot on its latest iteration of the frame this year. I only got a quick sneak preview at it when I looked in the front of their booth here, but it looks like they have a huge section dedicated for it. So really excited to check that out. As you guys know, I'm a big proponent of the frame. Let's go over here. Let's go see Leon Speakers. They're still setting up their stuff over here. Also, we have Bluestream and RTI over here to my right. So yes, Leon Speakers, they're almost done. They brought their beautiful, infamous Airstream again this year. I do think Gary asked them if he could buy it from them like 2 years ago, and he probably asked last year too. You're fine. And they said no. So they still have it clearly. So they do have their sound sconce set up and their beautiful framing options for different displays. I do think they just came out with a new one specifically for the Sony Bravia, if I'm not misspeaking. But yeah, well, I'm excited to check that out. I've got some time carved, dedicated to spend in their booth this week. Coming over here. So here's where it's getting a little chaotic. All right, so we have Draper over here with they actually make a ton of different things. A huge part of their business is like basketball goals, but they also make a ton of shading, lighting, a few different things. So they're here with their Draper at Home line. I'm excited to get to check that out. So continuing on here, I really wanted to look at the inside of LG's booth, but I don't even know if we can get in there right now. So we have Sonos. It looks like Sonos is really getting there. They're nearly done, which just you can't really see from this angle. Okay, we've got Ring over here. I do think this is quite a different area of the show floor than last year. They're quite close to the front this year with their classic home setup. I do love Ring's booth every year. So let's come on here and see what else we can see. All right. Okay, it looks like they're doing something over here. That's exciting. All right, let's see if we can get over. Let's come over here. Let's go this way. Y'all are really getting to see how it gets made. And somehow, every year, I think at probably 3 a.m. the night before, everything ends up put together and then it's magically beautiful by the next morning. So we've got the lovely Sonance booth. They're pretty much done. And here we have LG's booth, which I'm excited about. I probably won't be able to go in yet, but we can just kind of do a quick walk at the front of to see. I cannot remember what this product was called, but last year LG brought a display in a briefcase that would come out that was made to like travel with you. It was an interesting product, but I could never quite figure out the right use case for it. So I don't know that they brought that again this year, but we will see. But yeah, this has been just a quick little sneak preview of the show floor. I might even, if we have time, get to go see what the CIX side looks like, so we'll see that in a second. Hi everyone, I'm showing you the CIX side of the show floor now on the last setup day. Behind me is SoundTube. So they actually previously had two brands, so it was SoundTube and MSC Audio, but they have now combined into one brand. They're here in the CIX section because they're really talking a lot about their speakers. They can go in schools and corporate and offices, and they are actually like not only TAA compliant, but I think it's called MAA compliant? I actually don't remember the word for it, but it is because all of their stuff is built in the US. So it is made for like extra secure government, those types of things. So they are really talking about BAA compliance. That's what they're talking about. BAA, that's the word for it. I'm really tired. I'm running on a few hours of sleep. Okay, so that is SoundTube. We're gonna walk around this way. DMF is over here, which is really interesting that they're in the CIX side because they are mostly known for like high-end residential lighting, but they are actually really pushing their pro side too, and that's why they're here in CIX. They actually have brought both things to the show. So their booth is looking really good. So let's continue on. We have a mount company over here, Kanto Mounts. They're pretty much done, it looks like. So they're killing it. Kanto Mounts over here. They've got their full motion mounts. They've got outdoor and indoor, and then from like, you know, a lot of different options in terms of display size as well. So let's continue on. Aurora, you know them, you love them. Control systems, touch panel interfaces, tons of products. They brought React's Room, which I think I saw for the first time either at ISC or Infocom, but a very cool meeting room technology that has a few different personal devices that sit at a desk in a conference room, and you can control a lot of conference room options with these small control panels. They can have your name so that you know automatically where to go when you sit in a meeting. They can control some audio. They have microphones in them. Paul has really thought of everything, so it's actually a really cool product. Continuing on, we got K-Array over here in the CIX side showing some of their professional audio solutions. I do wonder if they've brought the Lizard. People love K-Array's Lizard, which is like one of the tiniest speakers that exists in our industry, because you can put them and install them in really tiny places where your sound will be coming and working and an interesting configuration, and you won't be able to see where the sound is coming from. So really perfect for like an art installation, a museum, those kind of things. So yeah, I think that is just a small enough sneak peek of what's going on here in the CIX section of the show floor. I'm trying not to get run over and trying not to get Connor run over either, so I should probably just go. And tomorrow is going to look a lot different. So bye everyone, thanks for watching.